Greetings, all you maniacs, minds, and crimes, and today we are talking about Dante. Turn that off. Wrong Dante, wrong Dante. So Dante in Warframe. There's a lot going on, and he is honestly just a awesome overall frame. Like, he's a lot of fun, and he's also very strong, and just fun. He's fun, strong, and fun and strong. So there's a lot to talk about. So, his passive is it scans targets and the status chance increases by 50% on fully scanned targets. Uh yeah, okay, cool. It's whatever, right? So his one, he summons the Noctra, I believe that's what it's called. And this is how mine is set up. I have none of those uh, mods. None of those tome mods. I have a zero. But whatever. This thing just does so much damage. As you'll see when we actually go into Steel Path. Anyway, so Light Verse. This gives him not over shield, over guard. So that's the main thing you need to know there. Dark Verse does damage, well, very minimal damage, but it gets a lot more once you combine it with his 4. So his 4 is sort of like the meat and potatoes. It's the whole thing, and all of these others are just supplementary. So the first final verse is Triumph. 2 light verses, and then you press 4, and you will get a huge amount of overguard, and your overguard will regenerate when you kill and assist in kills. So that's that. The second one is called Tragedy. 2 of his 3 makes a big old AoE nuke. But here's the thing. You see that slash damage? It's slash damage, but not slash proc. It's not ticking. So it's only one instance of damage. Honestly, if this thing had bleed, it would be probably one of the most broken abilities in this game because it just does so much damage. So there's that. The next one, Word Warden. That's kind of hard for me to pronounce because I have 2 speech impediments, Maryland accent, and an actual speech impediment. So it just summons a little book near you and near allies, and when you use your 1, it also shoots. So it basically doubles your damage with his 1. And then Page Flight is honestly pretty cool. Little like bird things run around, will fly around, and increase status vulnerability on enemies. So they do damage too. Not a lot of damage, but they will swoop everything. Like, they don't care what it is, they'll swoop it. They're also unaffected by, say, Demolists. They will swoop Demolists. So I don't think they can get to nullifiers, but regardless. So that's effectively it for Dante, for his abilities. Anyway, so moving on to the build. This is the build I've been running. He wants power strength, range, and a little bit of duration and some efficiency. He doesn't really need like crazy amounts. Strength is just there for overguard and damage. But honestly, you can build him however you wish. Rage and Avenger are here just because. I will be using my primary kit gun, my primary gaze kit gun, which is a meme. This is a very memey amount of critical chance. You do not need that much, and also very, yeah. Lex Prime is dumb, and Nami Skyla is also really dumb. So, and again, this is the build I've been running. So, rate of fire is definitely very nice on this thing, because without rate of fire, this thing fires kind of slow. Anyway, let's jump into a high-level Void Fisher on Steel Path. Alright. Action starts immediately, so I'm going to get that. So I get my Overguard, and I have to take care of these bastards first. These guys are annoying. Like, why do they exist? Like, actually get out of here. So let's just go into this. These enemies are going to be like level 200, by the way. Oh, by the way, with a lot of these, you don't actually need to hit enemies to activate them. So I got the little page flights doing their thing. I'm going to do this. And watch how much damage this deals. Yeah. But keep in mind, again, I have to stress this. It's not a damage over time thing. It's just a big amount of damage. And it will kill just about everything, but if it's an Xmas unit, it won't unless their overguard is down, and even then it might not kill them. Because Xmas units are tanky. So I'm actually going to do this. And then I'm going to activate my my one soon after I get this stacked back up. Keep that on at all times. Yeah, and its alt fire is a big FU wave with infinite punch through. Now, the only weakness to this thing is that you cannot use gun arcanes. But honestly, if you use gun arcanes, this thing would actually be broken. I mean, it already does stupid damage. But, let's do this. And that should kill most of them. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's refresh the page. I don't really need to, but I'm going to. Cool. And then I can do that, and that does a lot of damage. This thing, the primary fire does a lot of slash damage, and the alt fire doesn't do any, so. I should probably keep this on if I'm going to be using my my book. All right. Let's turn that off for now. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's go back to my my primary gaze. Which does a ridiculous amount of damage. I'm also going to do this. I have not really run into energy problems with Dante. I don't think he hasn't, like, any of his abilities give him energy, but it kind of feels like it does. So, yeah, where are you going, sir? He literally ignored me, wow. So yeah, this is basically Dante. He's just a really, really powerful frame. And he's not all that hard to get. You just do the new disruption mission a bunch, and you can get him from the mission itself. And if you don't get a certain part, and you'll be getting a lot of a new currency resource, and then you can easily get him completed. It's not all that bad. It's not like farming Dagoth or Citrine, where it's like, oh my god, kill me now, because this is taking a half of an eternity. So, yeah, Citrine was annoying to get. So was Dagoth. I'm going to refresh that, and I'm also going to refresh that. You do have to keep all your abilities fairly refreshed, so maybe more duration would be beneficial, but I'm quite happy with my build. I'll probably get more duration with the shards. Yeah. More duration and maybe casting speed, that sort of thing. Remember, I only have about 200% power strength, and I'm one-shotting most of the enemies with the combo. Okay, I'm just gonna do that on you so I reload, and I'm gonna do this. So watch these sentients. They're not gonna die, but they're gonna take a lot of damage. Ah, fuck! They got the corruption invincibility. Bull crap. Whatever. Sentinel beam is just gonna eat them, because this thing's damage is honestly ridiculous. This Primary's gaze kick gun just does not care. Refresh this. I don't need refresh triumph right now, but what I will do is this. I'm gonna get that and then get this stacked up. Okay, Mania. Okay. I could use my one to kill it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to instead just beam him. Don't do that. Ooh! I'll take that. I'll take silver. That's very good. I'll take that. It's good plat right there. I'm not going to do any more. Oh yeah, void signature bullcrap. I'm ignoring y'all. I'm gonna kill the acolyte, and then I'm going to. Oh my God! Stop with your stupid shield crap. Oh, and also, stop doing that. Just die. Miserable little crap. Also, all y'all get on my way. I could kill those guys, but I really don't care. I only did this, conjunction survival because it was the highest level. Wait, was that a? I thought that was a sculpture. I was about to say, what? That'd be kind of cool to find, right? But yeah, I only did this mission because it was the highest level, and that was basically it. And it's in a void fissure, so it's even harder than normal stuff. I have, how many Thrax plasmas do I got? I feel like I got a lot. I just got an enormous amount of steel essence. I do the steel path all the time. So, wait, how much was that? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Also, wait, how many ribbon slivers do I have? Oh, wow, it doesn't say now. Great. Um, I'm sure I have like a million of them. Anyway, so that's basically it. Dante he just works. He just works in basically any scenario, any mission. He doesn't really have crowd control per se, but what he has is just insane support. Keep in mind, his whole like light verse and all of the overguard stuff he gives to everybody. That is insane. Um, I know Steinex can give overguard to everybody, but he cannot give it fast like Dante can. This is a zero forma build. I like doing zero forma builds. It's more fun that way because obviously I could optimize this build and then just do this, that, and just blah blah blah, bull crap, quote unquote, best build ever shit. I don't care about any of that. I just want to play the frame. I don't want to spend 100 like hours of my time trying to perfect one build or something. No. There's some frames I did forma only because I wanted a certain thing. Anyway, so Dante is awesome. I don't think I need to really explain very much outside of this video. I showed him off. He's great. Also, keep in mind his one actually takes energy to use. It's on this build. It's about one and a half energy per shot. So thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, in Trophy, we trust.